Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000 bucks, things in his cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, out there listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, why don't you join? Yeah. Steve Harvey, come on, y'all. Better give me some eggs. Steve Harvey, join in me. Come with me, help me say. I'm not afraid to go home. You gotta turn it on. Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. Y'all listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Man, oh man, got a radio show. Yeah, I do. God's so big to me, man. I just have to tell you about it. I can't help it. It's rather obvious to me how big, how good God is. He's absolutely tremendous. He's off the chain. He on one. He be clowning. He be just showing out. Man, I'm just over here just on the receiving end. You know, if you out there, start your mission today. Start your mission today. What are you waiting for? Why do we as people delay what we want or delay the process to begin what we want, our hopes, our dreams, our desires? Why won't you start your mission today? Why don't we all decide together that just individually, look, you listening, you got something that you've been dreaming about. You got an ambition of yours that's not yet fulfilled. You got goals you haven't accomplished yet. Everybody has them. Everybody's got them. Everybody's got something that's on the table that they haven't yet attacked yet. What are you waiting for? Start your mission today. Stop the procrastination now. The procrastination is only hurting you, yourself. If you got a goal, an aspiration, a dream, and you fall off track momentarily, you can get back to that because God knows where you left off. Now, you may have to accomplish a few more things since you stopped for a long period of time, but God knows where you left off. You can get back on track. Look, man, this dream of being on TV since I was a kid, it got off track now. It got off track. I just kept it as one of the dreams. And in some real dark moments when it looked like it wasn't going to happen, all I was hanging on to was just a hope that one day it could. But that's what faith is really about. Faith is the belief in things that you cannot see. But faith gives you the confidence to keep hoping, man. Sometimes it just keep hope alive. Sometimes, you heard Jesse Jackson say it, just keep hope alive. Sometimes, man, it's just the hope. I was hanging on a hope. And I'm talking about when it got real ugly and funky out there for me. When it looked like I wasn't going to ever make it. And all of the facts was in and everything pointed in the direction you're not going to make it. You done really messed up this time. Then I sat there and I just hung on to the hope. But man, that's what I'm saying. If you got a dream or an aspiration, a vision or something, when you fall off track and you want to go get back in line, God holds your place. See, he held on to that for me. He knew I was off track and out of line, but he said, okay, here's where we stopped. You want to be on TV. Now, when you get it together and you quit tripping and you come and you turn to me, I'm going to hold your place, put you back in line, then we go and finish the journey. That took me a lot longer to get here than I wanted to, but then it was necessary because I needed all of them mishaps to happen to me along the way. So when I got on the radio one day, which I did not see coming, Steve Harvey got a radio show, y'all. That's why I say it every day. See, because of this radio show that I didn't see coming, now I have stories to tell. I got experiences to share. And I can tell you about me better than I can tell you about anybody. And I done been through enough where it's relatable, where enough people can go, man, that happened to me. Appreciate you saying that. That's what it was for. See, I get it now. See, at the time, though, I didn't like what was happening to me. At the time, I was really in total disagreement with God on a lot of stuff he was pulling off on me. But in essence, I was really pulling it off on myself. But through his grace and mercy, he kept me through all of my mistakes, all my bad decisions, all my miscalculations, all my misfires, all the times I knowingly stepped out there and did wrong. He forgave me. He said, 'cause man, if you ever come to me, I have a plan for you that is going to be far and above. It will supersede everything you've ever dreamed of. That's what I did. I just got sick of me, good and sick of me. And I turned it over to God. And then God started working. And here I am today. Now, is he through with me yet? Nope. Have I arrived yet? Nope. But guess what? The journey is cool. You know, it's like I was talking to this young brother the other day about comedy. He's a really good stand-up, you know, this young dude is really good. He said, man, what is this I feel every night before I go on stage? I don't know what it is. I just want it off me. I said, sir, listen to me, young dude. This thing that climbs on my back every night before I go on stage, I don't know what it is. It's got something to do with pressure. It's got something to do with anticipation. It's got a whole lot to do with the fear of falling. He said, what you mean by that? I said, every night I walk out on stage, it's like I'm about to go and step off a cliff. I said, it's a sickening feeling. He said, man, but you do so well. I said, that's because the parachute opens. I said, but I want you to understand something. When I first walk out there, it's just stepping off the cliff. Now, these jokes provide a parachute, which slows my descent when I jump off the cliff. And I turn it into a glide. And then I take the audience this way and I swing them back over to that way. We might swing out to the Colorado Rockies. We may go down to Miami with this joke. We may take it on out to LA. And I just swing back and forth till I land softly. The crowd cheers. The night is over with. I said, but it's been too many nights though when I walked off that cliff and I pulled the cord and the parachute didn't open. I said, nah, I'm just free falling out there for 30 minutes. Ain't no jokes working. Ain't the parachute didn't open. I said, so see, that's what it's like for me. And then you know what I found out? If you done walked off the cliff in life and you ain't got no God in your life, it's like not having a parachute. You step off the cliff and you just free falling. Now see, now that fall gets you closer to the grave, right? See, we all heading to the grave from the moment we're born. But the cool thing about a relationship with God is when you step off the cliff and you got God, he a parachute. You still going down, but it's a nice ride. And God just helps your descent appear more like a rise and more like a euphoric fall. Instead of not having no God in your life and you just walking off that cliff every day, free falling, ain't got no cord, you steady pulling, you hollering the whole way because you done messed around with yourself and ain't let God come into your life and provide a parachute for you. I would rather have a parachute since I got to jump every day than to not have one. God has been like a parachute for me. Ask me where that came from. I can't tell you. But like I always say, most good things that happen in my life that I can't explain, it's usually him.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? It's another day, another opportunity, another chance to shine. But it all will go a lot better if you start this day with gratitude. I'm telling you, the angels in heaven rejoice when you send up gratitude. It also opens up an opportunity to be closer to God, because appreciation is so much a part of this whole thing, man. He does so much for us that goes without thanks. Just try it, man. Just try it. Great way to start your day. Steve Harvey Morning Show, Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica Jr., and the legend of Nephew Tommy Jr.
Well, what's going on, man? How you
See,
feeling?
you got on your red bib hat on today. You know, when you wear that hat, that's like a woman wearing red bottoms.
Oh. Well, Unc, man, let's talk about this, Unc. Is it ever too late to change the dream? How often do you change your dream too, Unc?
Well, it's never too late to change a dream, because you can always have new ones, you know, so it's not ever too late. I mean, I don't know of anybody, well, I do know, but you know, a man without a dream or vision shall perish, right? So if you've accomplished a lot, that's why you see people who are well off, who constantly in pursuit of something, because it makes waking up have purpose to it. You know, I think we always got to be in pursuit of something. So yeah, man, I think it's never too late to change your dream. You can, especially if you're talking to God every day, he could send you in another direction. Or maybe you weren't going in the direction he wanted you to go in the first place, and you finally got it together, and now you on track. So yeah, man, it's highly possible to change your dreams. I want stuff all the time that I never wanted before. I was just this morning wrote some stuff on the paper I ain't never had before. You know. Oh. But all things is possible.
Yeah.
What you want now?
Well, most of the stuff is for other people, you know. I got to get in a position to do stuff for other people. I don't need nothing, man. I want some stuff, but I don't need nothing. I really don't. I don't really need anything. You know? He covered the needs a long time ago. Yeah. Food, shelter, clothing, all that's covered. You know, bill money, got it. You know.
Yeah.
Got some new bills coming up, though. I don't know why they mine, but, you know.
So we got to ask about that, too.
Yeah, man. I had somebody ask me for some money. I don't know if you've ever had this. You ever had somebody ask you for money that you don't really care for?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
Oh, name?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
now, you ain't got to say no names. I'm just saying, just let that wash over you. You know.
Yeah.
Had that happen. And it wasn't a small amount either. I went, wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And I almost text back and said, you do know I don't really care for you, don't you? I ain't do that, but I wanted to.
Did. Oh,
yeah, I wanted to go.
Text they asked?
Yeah, really. Yeah, but they asked in a text because I don't respond to them, so they had to. Right. So it turned into a text. I was wondering what the 40 text was about this year. Hey, just checking on you, hoping everything good.
All right. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we will hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Hey everyone, it's your girl Shirley Strawberry here. April 6th is National Acai Bowl Day, and Tropical Smoothie Cafe is offering Tropic Rewards members $5 off an acai bowl or acai bowl with Nutella. It is a perfect way to treat yourself to a refreshing tropical getaway. Not a member yet? Join the party by downloading the Tropical Smoothie Cafe app and signing up today. Log into your account on April 6th to redeem your offer of $5 off an acai bowl or acai bowl with Nutella. It is time now to run that prank back with the nephew. What you got for us, Neff?
Your baby ain't ready for regular kindergarten. You have to send him back to pre-K. It's just not. It's not working out. Your child just ain't quite right for kindergarten. So let's go, cat dog. Got to send this baby back to pre-K.
Hello.
Yes, I'm trying to reach Miss Thomas, please.
This is Miss Thomas. Who is this?
My name is Mr. Stapleton. I'm actually the principal over at elementary school. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at my records indicating that your son Thomas is going to be starting his first grade.
Mm-hmm. He's ready. My baby's ready.
Right. Listen, Miss Thomas, I've been going through actually all of the children's records that will be starting school, and I'm looking at your son's grades from his kindergarten year.
And he did good.
Well, no, not exactly. I mean, there's been a few, I actually spoke with the teacher who he was under in kindergarten, and it seems like he just really wasn't up to par as the rest of the children.
Now his conduct, now he talks, but he gets his work. So what else is she saying on that ain't right?
Well, what it seems to be, ma'am, is that his grades weren't up to par as the rest of the other children. She did tell me he was a disobedient child.
No, he's disobedient and talking, two different things. Come on.
Okay. Well, ma'am, listen, what we've decided here is we're going to let little actually do another year of kindergarten.
Oh, no, y'all ain't going to let him do another year of kindergarten. No, sir.
Ma'am, that's the only choice I have after looking.
No, we got our letter in the mail with our report card the week after school started, and it said on the back, promoted. And if I got to get up off this couch and go get it, I'm going to be off, because I'm telling you right now, we will be in the first grade. Kindergarten wasn't that hard. I'm not sure what they told you about him, but it must be the wrong.
Well, ma'am, from my understanding, he doesn't color as well as the rest of the kids. He's all out of the lines when he colors. He doesn't know his numbers completely, and that's kind of what we need when you first come into the first grade.
No, what I can show you on this paper, he did satisfactory all the way through. Now you about to me off, and I'm already sick, calling me with some about my son flunking kindergarten. He ain't that kind of
He does not color well, ma'am.
Listen, coloring ain't got nothing to do with the daggone kindergarten. He is going to the first grade, and I'll be down there on August 24th.
Ma'am, I will not be able to allow you to get into school on August 20th.
I'm sorry, mister. I'm sorry. And I'll tell you what, let me go and get my pencil and pen, because I don't live that far from this school, and if y'all already down there causing some conflict, I need to get up and go down there, because I'm not telling my baby when he come home today that he ain't going to the daggone first grade.
Ma'am, I hate to say it, but I'm going to have to refuse education from him on August 24th.
You know what? I just went back and put him in public school. I know that was a mistake in the first place. Fooling with y'all talking about some coloring. Give me your name again, sir.
Stapleton, ma'am.
And what's that number down there?
The number here is actually area code.
Wait a minute. I got the number. Never mind. I pulled up this report card. I got the number and your name on the back of this paper. I tell you what, August 24th, we'll be coming in there going to school, and I might make a trip around there this evening when I come from the doctor.
Ma'am, the bottom line, ma'am, is I'm not going.
I don't want to hear that. Colin ain't got nothing to do with nothing else.
But it's not only coloring. His arithmetic is bad.
I'm sorry. No,
Are you working with him at home? Are you doing anything as a parent?
I work with my son at home every day. What you trying to say? I'm an incompetent parent?
I'm just asking, as a parent, are you working with your child?
Yes, I'm working with my child every day. He can read better than you, probably.
No, he can't read better. I'm the
yes,
principal.
He can read better than you, because obviously you read that wrong on that paper that he's supposed to be going back to kindergarten, when I know the paper said from his going to the first grade, and I'm not listening to no more of this about him going backwards. Now, if you got a problem with your paperwork, maybe you need to go talk to your secretary or somebody in there that wrote my baby name down.
Your son's name, Thomas, ma'am.
I know it ain't him, baby. I know it ain't him. You're not going to sit up and tell me my son is flunking kindergarten. He is not going back to that kindergarten.
Don't bring your son down here August the 24th. Do you hear me?
I tell you what, be ready to whip me and my husband. But we will be down there August 4th, backpack, shoes, uniform, everything. You hear me?
I will not be able to allow him an education.
Are you down there right now? I will come down there right now and make that correction on that paper for you.
Can you bring
my baby is not going back to no kindergarten for no coloring.
Can you bring him down here and let him color for me so I can...
You talking about coloring, arithmetic, and all this stuff? No, No, I'm sorry. We will be down there August the 24th. I will have this report card in my hand that says you have been promoted to the first grade, and he's going to have a smile on his face, and so are you.
I got one more thing I need to tell you, man. Are you listening to me?
I'm listening. You ain't saying nothing yet. You better say something that sounds like the first grade, because I'm not playing. I would go down to this daggone administrative office, and I had fired, because my son will be in that first grade.
Who are you raising your voice at? Who are you raising your voice at?
I'm talking to you. You talking crazy to me. I'm talking crazy to you.
What?
I'm a grown woman. I don't need to be explaining to you why I'm trying to defend my son.
Did you graduate?
Honey, I am a college degree person. I have a great job. My husband and I do well for ourselves and for our children, and that's why we know.
You're not even at work right now, man.
Listen, I'm sick, fool. I told you that when you called here. Waiting on the doctor to call me now. I'm probably missing my phone call.
Can you color? Because your son can't
Can I
color.
color? What kind of question is that to ask me, can I color? What are you, white or black? You asking me something. You asking me, am I colored?
No, I asked you, can you color? Like
No,
your son
I hear
can't.
some racist lines in there, can you color? No, my coloring and me being colored ain't got nothing to do with none of this. Is this a race thing?
No,
that
it's
you
not.
trying to make sure you send him back?
No, I'm not trying to send him back. I want to send him back to color, to get his coloring
I
together.
tell you what, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And if you are the head person down there now, you are incompetent and you are an illiterate. Call me and tell me that my son has to go back to the first grade.
I got one more thing. You know what?
Me mixed up. I tell you what, I'm through with this conversation.
I'm through with this. I'm going to say one more thing, and I'm going to be out here. Are you listening?
I'm listening.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your girlfriend, Felicia.
I'm going to beat Felicia's. I am going to beat her. Mother. You about to get tore out the frame. I mean, I'm writing numbers and everything. And I'm recording everything. I'm going to beat her. Because she know I don't play when it comes to my kids. Okay, that's all right.
All right, babe. One more question now. What is the baddest, I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, nephew. Thank you. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO with our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey everyone, it's your girl Shirley Strawberry here. April 6th is National Acai Bowl Day, and Tropical Smoothie Cafe is offering Tropic Rewards members $5 off an acai bowl or acai bowl with Nutella. It is a perfect way to treat yourself to a refreshing tropical getaway. Not a member yet? Join the party by downloading the Tropical Smoothie Cafe app and signing up today. Log into your account on April 6th to redeem your offer of $5 off an acai bowl or acai bowl with Nutella. Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment and trending headline news, Wisconsin voters showed Elon Musk their votes can't be bought. Carla has some music news for us about Erykah Badu and Kevin Hart. Okay. Plus, celebrities get new FAA private jet rules, Steve. We'll talk about all of these stories, at the top of the hour. But right now, it is time to ask the CLO, our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey. This is from Melanie in Philly. Melanie writes, my ex got caught cheating and I broke up with him. This morning, he brought my personal belongings to my job in 6 Walmart bags. Everybody is in my business now. How could he turn this situation around on me and act like he's the victim?
You know, my brother taught me something when I was about 18. I got busted by these 2 girls. My brother had an interesting theory that I can see has carried over even in today in people's lives. The best defense is a good offense. You break up with me because I was cheating. Well, don't nobody down at your job know that. I'm going to pack all your stuff up in these 6 Walmart bags and drop them off down at your job. Now, you explain that. And why are they in Walmart bags? Why?
Is anybody going to talk?
Why is he at her
Yeah,
job?
why? He didn't have to go to her
Now,
job.
see, if she went to his job and packed up his stuff.
Oh, it would have been horrible. Well, she ain't think of it first. Y'all got to
Gotta
give
be
credit
quicker,
where
gotta
credit
be
due.
quicker.
You got to, come on, ladies.
Offense.
Come on, ladies.
She's
All
trying
right.
to take the high road.
So he flipped it on her. All right. Moving on to Harrison in upstate New York. Harrison says, I had overnight company. I woke up at 2 a.m. and she was using the bathroom down the hall and the door was locked. I asked her not to roam all over my house while I'm asleep. She apologized and said she should have asked first. We've had sex, so why is she scared to use the bathroom around me? What?
Oh, well, maybe she know. I got to get this down the hall somewhere. I got to get some distance. Ain't no need of me going to the one right here. Not the one that's in the bedroom. I need to go down the hallway. Now, she apologized.
Yeah.
You asked her not to roam around your house. But see,
roaming.
fellas, y'all got to understand now. First of all, if you're not comfortable with a chick, why are y'all spending the night?
Exactly.
Go over to her house. Get your boy to give you that phone call at the right amount of time where it'll be over with. Whereas emergency, where you answer the phone and go, huh? What?
It's
Dog,
what?
hold up, dog. Where you at? No, man, I mean, where you at right now? Are you cool? How many of them is it? Now, the whole time, dog, you putting socks on, you getting dressed, but stay in a concerned, frantic mode. Dog, I'm on the way, man. Why didn't you call me earlier, man?
Love it.
So what do you tell her? What do you tell
Keep
her?
going.
Well, you let her hear this.
I know she heard it, but
Baby, I got to get out of here. My homeboy called me. He in a jam. They got him jammed up. And I got to go.
I'll go with you, babe.
No, you don't need to be in this. I'm not going to let you get hurt.
Oh, okay.
Just let me handle this. This is my boy. He in trouble. He always been there for me. I'll explain it to you. Let me go.
Okay.
Bam.
All right.
Bye.
That's it. Stop having people over your house that you are not comfortable with. How many times? And you know how I know that phone call? Because I've had it made to me on several times.
Yes.
Yes, Tom.
Now, what you say to your boy when you get to him?
Hey, man, listen. I was with this babe. I know you don't know, but just anything happened, man. You had an emergency. You was on the side of the road, and they put you in a van. That's all you got to say.
They put you in a van?
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, see, that's why I asked how many of them was it.
All right. Moving on to Cheryl and Raleigh. Cheryl says, my husband and I were feuding, so I asked his best friend for advice. My husband saw the text messages and he broke my phone. He said his best friend isn't a therapist and he's off limits. Why can't I talk to the person that knows him best? What's up?
Lady, you can't you can't have an argument with your boyfriend and call his friend. Do you know how it look? First of all, we as men, we don't do that. All we use our friends for is to cover a lie. That's it. We do not, we don't go to him for counseling and
Advice? None of that?
No.
Dog, what would you do if this happened to you?
Well, you know, that can happen occasionally, but that's very rare. But we are not therapists. Do not call my friend.
You're the reason we go to therapists. That's the difference.
Well, you know, Shirley, I don't really like the way you said that. So I'm going to ignore that.
But the truth sometimes,
because this segment is called Ask the CLO. Ain't nobody asked Shirley nothing. You in the strawberry letter.
I was talking to you, CLO.
You in the strawberry letter.
Anyway.
Let's get your segments together, okay? I don't do poems, you know. I don't do pranks.
I'm just mad because I said you make us go to the therapist.
Well, Shirley, half y'all need that.
We all do. We all do.
No. Yeah, all y'all do. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I tried to say half y'all, but all y'all do need therapy. I agree.
Men and women.
Nah,
all right.
I ain't never needed therapy. I ain't never been down there. It don't do nothing for me.
Last one. We're moving on. I know.
I got good sense. I'm not going to sit up here and let you, because you got a legal pad. You done went to school. You don't even know me.
Anyway. All right,
it's hard to be my therapist because I'm going to lie to you. So you can't
That's why you need therapy.
You can't possibly get to what it is with me.
You have to tell your therapist the truth.
Do you know what therapist's job is? No therapist is there to cure you. A therapist is there to listen to you every Thursday, 10:30, sitting time.
So they're not trying to fix you.
Bruh, I know a person who told me they've been going to the same therapist for 25 years.
Oh, it's broke.
You just down there telling this lady what you did this week. You can't possibly be still going down there for help.
It must be wrong.
Oh, you need to go. Yeah. All right.
You got a paid friendship. That's all you got.
So
go on down here and give my girl this $250 and tell her what happened this week.
All right, last one. Jerome in Montgomery says, my girlfriend lives with her baby daddy's family. She's been there since she had her son 4 years ago. I hate going over there. As her man, am I obligated to provide housing for her?
I'm not in that at all. This is a breakup right here.
Should he get her an apartment? That's what he wants.
No, I don't see that.
Money on
okay. All right. Coming up at the top of the hour, we will have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Congratulations going out to the voters of Wisconsin. You showed up at the polls, Wisconsin, and sent a message to Elon Musk that your votes can't be bought. Now, according to MSNBC, in a special election this past Tuesday, Democrat Susan Crawford wins the Wisconsin Supreme Court election, preserving the liberal majority and beating the Republican candidate Brad Schimmel, backed by Elon Musk. According to multiple news outlets, Musk wasted over $20 million backing the Republicans' unsuccessful campaign. That's nothing to him, though, right? 20 mil?
No.
Well, that's good, though. They showed up. They showed up. The voters
absolutely
showed up. So that's a good message.
I think
right
they
there.
sent a message. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Vice President Kamala Harris. She did a thank you video to the voters of Wisconsin.
You know, the Democrats, they just got to get it together, man.
They have
They
to.
really do.
Yeah,
they got to come up with a plan, a position, a statement, something, man. They've got to pull it together because they just seem so disoriented, man. I don't know what the plan is. I don't know what they got to do something.
Yeah.
Well, they ain't doing it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Switching gears now. Carla is here with today's music news. What you got, Carla?
All right, so here's a collabo you probably thought you never see. Did y'all see Kevin Hart and NPR's? He did a Tiny Desk concert, and it was his hip hop. You saw it, his hip hop alter ego, Chocolate Dropper. That's the rapper. Oh, he's so stupid.
Stupid.
He is stupid.
Sorry,
He
Kevin.
stopped by to perform an April Fool's Day edition of the Tiny Desk concert. Child, he had a band and everything, and then he bragged, Chocolate Dropper. He bragged about his performance and claimed his whole entire set was freestyle. Off the dome. Okay, Chocolate Dropper. You didn't write it down. You was just off the dome with it. So that was fun. April Fool's Day joke from Kevin Hart. And we have to say congratulations to our girl, Erykah Badu.
What?
She won the Icon Award at the Billboard Women in Music 2025 Awards. And she rocked this full figure bodysuit, full figure woman's bodysuit. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Yes. But it was a message about the women body's confidence. It was a deep message. You know, Erica's deep about stuff.
Send the picture.
You want to see it? I'll send you the picture.
It don't beat her walking down the street in Dallas, though. I know it.
It's close, though. It's close.
It's close.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's close.
It's close.
Window seat video takes you back. And she's also working on her new album. It's been 15 years. Come on, Erica.
Yes.
Yes, let's go. And that's music news, you guys.
All right, Carla, thank you. Thank you. Finally, in entertainment news, celebrities will be pleased to learn that the Federal Aviation Administration, the FAA, updated its privacy regulations. Now, listen to this carefully, Steve. These privacy regulations that make it harder to track private jets now. The FAA will conceal private plane owners' information from the public, including names, addresses, and phone numbers. Several social media outlets track the movement of celebrities and billionaires via their planes' tail numbers. For example, that's how people knew in advance when Taylor Swift would be at the Kansas City Chiefs games. So, Steve, you know, you fly private jets all the time. So what do you think about the new rule from the FAA? What do you think? I mean,
I don't own a plane, so.
Oh, I thought you owned a private jet.
I don't own a plane.
Well, you be on them every other week, so who plane is you on? Because you own somebody's plane.
Well, you know, that probably ain't your business.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. What's happening?
Here come the angry millionaire. Come on.
Nobody from the internet. I don't want you looking for me. I ain't got no plane now. Well, you know.
Yeah.
Are you salty about that? Do you want to own a private jet?
No, I ain't salty about nothing.
Oh,
Will this make you get one now? Again? Will this make you get one, these new privacy rules from the FAA?
I don't have one. I don't.
No,
have
will it
one.
make you get one? That's what I'm saying.
Well,
because
I
you have no privacy now.
I don't need one. I don't need one.
Oh, you don't need one.
No.
Okay.
No.
You fly commercial.
Hell no. He ain't been through no TSA.
Man.
You know, Tommy K saying that.
I have my camera out so quick. If he pulled up there and walked through that airport, I swear I want to see this.
I fly commercial overseas.
Okay, but domestically, you fly domestically.
No, I haven't flown domestic in a while. It's been a little.
Because you're on a private jet.
Thank you.
Ooh, girl, what is y'all want from me?
Champagne problems, huh? Get off
you.
you.
Moment. That's all.
I just want to be regular. I want to be a part of the show. I want to experience standing in lines and waiting on them to call my number.
Yeah, your plane delayed.
14 through 85.
That's how it goes. Are you doing Southwest?
Yeah.
Lord, ain't nothing middle seats. Too bad, sir. Pick one.
That's because you're in Group C, but they get ready to do assigned seatings now, so you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, that's mighty rich of them.
So you're having a moment, Steve.
Ooh, assigned seating. That's a new concept. Wish the hell I would buy a ticket and then somebody over there already in the one I wanted. Man, I'm not finna do this. Do you save that much more money though when you do that? When you go and you can't pick your seat, do you save that much money?
It's not a big difference.
No.
What's the cheapest airline to fly on?
Spirit or Frontier.
Yeah.
Frontier.
Yeah, you never heard of
What is
Frontier Airlines?
Did he say what is it?
It's an airliner.
It's an
I thought
Now
it was
you're on
Western.
our nerves.
No.
Coming up, never mind, Steve. Coming up at 20 minutes after
Frontier
the hour.
starring
Just
Kevin
forget
Costner.
it. Democratic Senator Cory Booker breaks the record for the longest Senate speech to protest Trump's policies. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, it's Carla Farrell. Kick that old mop and bucket aside. Are you ready for a mop and bucket clean in half the time? Make the swap to Swiffer Power Mop. The all-in-one cleaning hero has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt and grime like magic. With hundreds of scrubbing strips on the pad, it absorbs sticky messes with ease. Plus, it'll leave your home smelling great for hours after cleaning. Get yours today and mop smarter with the Swiffer Power Mop.
According to USA Today, New Jersey Democratic Senator Cory Booker on Tuesday delivered the longest recorded floor speech in Senate history, breaking the record set by segregationists. Remember this, Senator Strom Thurmond back in 1957, okay? Senator Booker's 25-hour speech, 25 hours he stayed on the Senate floor, criticized Trump's whitewash policies and his administration. During his speech, Senator Booker did not leave. He did not leave the Senate floor. He didn't go to the bathroom, any of that. Nothing. He just stayed there hours.
He didn't go for 24 hours?
No, you can't leave the floor. If you leave the floor, it's over.
It's over.
Oh, that floor wet. That floor got to be.
No. According,
No, he had on Depend, dog. They got
He got something.
But wait a minute. He did a fasting routine. Yeah, you're right, Junior. He did a fasting routine to prepare. He said, quote, I think I stopped eating on Friday and then to stop drinking the night before I started on Monday. Okay, so he stopped eating on Friday, then he stopped drinking on Monday. And that had its benefits, Senator Booker said, and it had its really downsides. That's what
probably
he said.
dehydrated.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I couldn't have stood there for 24 hours
and just
I ain't ate nothing. But you know, man, let me tell you something. Just as a stand-up, a comedy show, traditionally, they try to make it 90 minutes because they know 90 minutes is the maximum laughter that people have in their body. It's like being tickled. When your uncle tickle you, it's funny for a while. After that, it ain't funny no more.
Yeah.
When you're talking for 25 hours and you ain't said nothing funny, this is one of the worst things you could ask me to do is sit there in support of you. And I appreciate what he tried to do, but I sure would like to know what it do.
Well, former Vice President Kamala Harris thanked Senator Booker for his leadership and for lifting up the voices of the American people that have been harmed by this administration.
What do it do?
What does it accomplish?
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
No, y'all, I want to know what's the potential of it accomplishing. We have got to stop doing stuff that's just rhetoric. Because the Republicans are not doing rhetoric. They up there changing policy. They raising hell. Now, we mad about it. What we just going to talk? Well, we all wrong. This is whitewash. This is white. We got all that. What are we going to do? And that is the demand that we have and right as people who are voters.
Right. It's like the Democratic Party. They need a leader. You know what I'm saying? What is going on with this party? So him standing up there with his leadership on the Senate floor to remind people of what's going on.
All right. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we'll check your voicemail, Steve, at 877-29-STEVE right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now to check your voicemail, Steve, at 877-29-STEVE. Call us and leave a message. You might hear your call on the air. Are you ready, sir?
Stay ready, Shirley.
Here we go. This is a male caller who left a message about your website. You know, the one you wanted to create called don'tsaythat.com.
Steve Harvey, this message is explicitly for you. I just heard part of your broadcast about you opening a website saying, don't say that. You know, you're like a role model, but you speak in Ebonics. You use words like them, ain't. And earlier in the broadcast, you was talking about morals, scruples, values, in reference to two sisters, the same guy. Where are your morals and values for being an impactful, positive role model for younger kids? You encourage mentally challenged or underserved black kids to use broken English. You should be ashamed of yourself. Do better, man.
Well, I appreciate you calling in, brother, but I'm not an English specialist. That's not what I do. I'm into young boys to get them to understand the rules and values of manhood and dream building. I'm in the life-changing business, not in the speech-changing business. Now, if you talk better than me, then that's cool, but you ain't got no radio show. So obviously, however I'm talking is working just here fine for whoever wants to tune in. If you don't like it like this here then, dog, you ain't got to listen. I'm not a role model for proper speech. I'm a role model for manhood and dream building. Now, if your dream is to stand on the Senate floor, as did Cory Booker, and speak for 25 hours, then you probably need to go over there and let Cory Booker mentor you. But if you want to come from nothing and turn your life into something, I can mentor that. Now, I don't, you know, I'm dim and all this here. I don't really have a problem with it. And who is you?
Come on, baby. Use your English.
Yeah. Who is you, dog?
Steve.
I mean, just who is you? So, like, I don't see you putting your money up changing no kids' lives. I don't see you volunteering for no mentoring program. I don't even know if you on the Big Brother program list or Big Sisters. I don't know if you doing none of that. I'm doing a lot of that. Now, because I don't sound that good and all that and talk all that good, it's all right with me. I try to get my point across the best I can. Obviously, that's bothered you. But I just say, from the depths of my soul, how I could give less than
we need some beeps.
You don't have to take constructive criticism.
Yeah.
I took it. But this is what the Bible says.
Oh, you're going to bring the
do
Bible.
unto others as you would have them do unto you. So if you wants to criticize me, then his little bougie has got to be ready for some criticism himself. He didn't even leave his name.
It's just a male caller.
See, right there.
But haven't I been telling you for years since we've been on the radio about your grammar? Haven't I been telling you?
Of course you have. Have I been listening?
Of course you haven't.
Okay. So now, what make him think? I don't even know him. At least I know Shirley.
For years.
It's based on the relationship.
Levels to this. It's levels to this. Yeah.
But if you gonna call me brother to criticize me, then do what I teach the young men to do that come to my camp. Be man enough to stand on your word. Put your name on it. Y'all be shaming yourself. Well, I ain't.
Do better.
All right, we have another caller, Steve.
Go ain't again.
Ain't.
It's a lady who left a message about where exactly are you from, Steve?
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Harvey. This is Alyssa. Me and a couple buddies are standing outside of Dollar General in West by God, Virginia, and we need some validation from you on where you're from, whether it's Welch or McDowell County, somewhere next. I can't believe I did that.
Welch is in McDowell County, which is the poorest county in the United States. Welch, West Virginia is in that county. There was no dollar store when I was there. We had one store.
Oh my God, I can't believe I just did it. Oh my God.
Coming up next, thank you, Steve. Thank you, callers, too. Coming up next, it is the nephew and the prank phone call for today, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, it's a problem when I do it. We'll get into that, find out what that's all about. It's a problem when I do it. But right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
Shirley, this right here is actually Tombstone. This is Tombstone. That's the name of it. All right, the name of it is Tombstone. But yeah, I don't know if this is... Can I flip it this way? Can I say, rest in peace, Val Kilmer, one of my favorite actors who was actually in Tombstone, the movie. That was a bad boy right there. You know, I'll be your Huckleberry. You know.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
Yeah,
great actor.
For sure.
Just passed away. Rest in peace, Val Kilmer. But this right here is called Tombstone. Y'all take a listen. Here we go, cat dog.
Funeral home, Miss Kendrick.
Hey, man, we got a problem with this funeral home. Let me ask y'all something. Look, y'all done messed around and put the wrong name on my auntie Tombstone as well as the date, and we got a problem we got to get rectified, man. Y'all got
Hold on, man. Calm down. First of all, what is your name?
My name is Reggie, man, but y'all, I can't understand a funeral home making these kind of mistakes. You know, that don't make no sense. How long have y'all even been in the business to be doing something like this?
Sir, this is a family business. We've been doing this 40 plus years.
Why y'all making mistakes like this, man?
What's the problem? What's the mistake? What mistake you think we made?
Okay, look, man. We buried my auntie 2 weeks ago. Her name is Rosetta.
Okay.
All right. The way you spell her name is Rosetta. Y'all got Rozetta. And she was born June the 8th, 1948. Y'all got August the 6th, 1940. Y'all got the dates mixed up, and y'all got her name mixed up. And what we ain't finna do is have my auntie rested in peace with the wrong stuff on her tombstone. That don't make no sense, man.
Calm down. Bro, you keep yelling at me. There's no way I can help you if you're yelling at me. Now, I need...
Well, fix the problem then, man.
Well, I can check the paperwork. And see what the problem is. Now, if you gave me the wrong information, your family gave me the wrong information, then we just put down what we was given. And if we got to change something, we'll change it, but it's going to cost you some more money.
Hold on. Y'all we're not paying another dime to that funeral home. Not another dime. The stuff going to get changed on this tombstone, then we're not paying for nothing. Now, I'm going to tell you this here.
I'm saying we can help you out. I can help you, but if you gave me the wrong information, that's on you. I didn't do that. That's on you.
We didn't give you the wrong information. Now, I'm going to tell you this right here. What is your name?
Funeral.
What is your name?
My name is Kendrick.
Okay, Kendrick. Let me tell you something. If this don't get changed by tonight, me and some of my cousins finna come out there and start digging up bodies.
Y'all not coming over here and digging up nothing. Y'all, this is my family. You gonna disrespect my family and come over here and you gonna dig up what?
We're gonna dig up some bodies if y'all don't get this rectified on my auntie Tombstone.
Hey, there's not gonna be none of that. I'm not having you coming over here. We're going to fix the problem. I'm going to check the paperwork, and I can get back to you. That's what I can do, but you ain't digging up nothing.
If y'all ain't fix this thing on my head tombstone by this evening, me and my cousin is coming out there digging up some of them dead bodies until y'all get this thing fixed.
Ain't gonna be nobody coming over here and
Somebody
Wait a minute. Listen, hold on. See,
what?
Now I'm getting excited too. Come, man. Let me just talk to you like a man. Listen, what I'm saying to you is that the family fills out the paperwork, puts the name and the birth date on there. If it is incorrect and has to be fixed, I have to call the man out here to fix it. And that's going to cost some money. I have to pay him. So all I'm saying is, if that is the case, if the paperwork is incorrect, it's not on us, and I'm going to have to charge you a little extra money just so I can get it taken care of.
I'm not finna get charged nothing. We ain't got no more money, man. We ain't got no more money. Y'all charge us an arm and a leg to bury my honey. We ain't got no more. Let me tell you, I'm going to tell you one more time, Mr. Kendrick. If I don't see a child, I'm coming out there this evening to look at my handy tombstone. I'm coming out there. Now, if the date and the name ain't fixed, I promise you, so help me, I'm finna start digging up bodies, and if your is out there, I'm gonna put you in one of them holes that I done dug up.
Man, I tell you what, Reggie, you're not gonna put me in no hole, man. Like I said, I'm trying to talk to you and tell you what the deal is and how we will get this fixed. Ain't nobody coming out here and digging up nothing. I have to call somebody to get it fixed.
I bet you I'm digging up a hole and I'm putting your in it if you don't fix my hand and tombstone.
Yeah, we both is going in the damn hole. That's what's gonna happen.
No, we both going in there then. Because y'all done mess around and put the wrong date. Y'all done spelled my name wrong and everything.
I'm not gonna fix nothing. Me and you yelling at each other, we mean. We don't do this. Yelling at each other is not gonna fix the problem. I still have to do a step here. I have to look at this paperwork.
So when is you gonna look at it then?
Reggie, if you keep yelling, I don't even have time to even go over this paperwork. Every time I get ready to look at something, you yelling in my ear.
Okay, well, let me say this to you one more time. Matter of fact, I'm finna come out there right now. That's what I'm finna do.
You know what, Willie? Come on then. I try to talk nice to your tell you what to do. I told you that this is a family business, and you disrespect me. Man, you. You come out here, you ain't no cousin. We both going to whole day. That's what I'm trying to tell you right now. See, I got you nice. I'm going right out there in just a minute. You don't even know how to lift your kid.
Well, you need to know that my is on my way, because I guarantee y'all gonna change it.
I could bring your in. Bring you and your cousin. Who else the will call? I dig up both 7 holes out this day.
I bet you when they get ready to spell Kendrick on the tombstone, I bet you they won't spell that wrong.
Oh, baby, come on, you and your cousin.
Well, I got something else I need to tell you.
What the else you got to say?
I said, is you listening to me, Kendrick?
What the you have to say, Reggie?
I got to say this. This is nephew Tommy. You just got pranked by your secretary with.
Yo.
You alright?
Man. You, Tommy. How about that?
Hey, man.
You got me, man. Man, I wasn't even supposed to be in here today. I knew something was funny.
Oh, man. You all right now?
Yeah, you got me, but I was going to dig a hole for your today, trying to tell you.
All right. Hey, man, I got to ask you one more thing. What is the baddest, I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Come on, y'all. Come on now.
Really?
On this great Getting Up Thursday. On this great Getting Up Thursday. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. The nephew, Friday night in Charlotte. Sold out. Saturday night show. Sold out. I got 2 shows on Sunday. 4 o'clock Sunday. Sold out. You got that 7 o'clock to play with to come see the nephew in Charlotte, North Carolina. All right. You want to catch me Thursday? Well, when I'm just hanging, when I'm relaxing, there's a meet and greet at the Marquee. All right. There's a meet and greet at the Marquee. Live music, amazing cocktails, and great vibes. Come meet the nephew.
Tommy, what do? You have a meet and greet before the show?
Yeah. That's at one of my boy spots in Charlotte, North Carolina. My boy named Kennedy.
It's another one of your best friends that we haven't heard about.
See, there you go, Shirley. You know what? Shirley. Okay.
No.
Okay. Keep on. A couple names you didn't know about, and you just ran with it. Anyway, Laying in the cut is Brea. That's Los Angeles, right outside of L.A. Brea Comedy Club. Brea Improv. The nephew is coming to town. It is Sunday night on the 13th. Sunday night on the 13th. One night only, one show only. The nephew is coming to town. And then, of course, you know, Jacksonville. That's Duval, baby. That is Easter weekend. Saturday the 19th, the nephew coming. It's an evening with nephew Tommy. An evening. Oh, my God. It's absolutely going to be ravishing there. The nephew is coming to town. We must go and put on our greatest clothing and go out and have a laugh with the nephew. Oh, dear.
Crazy.
Duval. Yeah,
that's not how you say it. The new head coach of the Jazz.
Duval.
Thank you.
Wow.
That's how you say it now.
He ain't gonna keep his job long if he keeps saying it like that.
All right. Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, it is my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, it's a problem when I do it. It's a problem when I do it. We'll get into it right after this.
Hey, it's Carla Farrell. Kick that old mop and bucket aside. Are you ready for a mop and bucket clean in half the time? Make the swap to Swiffer Power Mop. The all-in-one cleaning hero has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt and grime like magic. With hundreds of scrubbing strips on the pad, it absorbs sticky messes with ease. Plus, it'll leave your home smelling great for hours after cleaning. Get yours today and mop smarter with the Swiffer Power Mop.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's strawberry letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your strawberry letter to steveharveyfm.com and click submit strawberry letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry letter.
All right, nephew. Thank you. Subject: it is a problem when I do it. Dear Stephen Shirley, I'm sick of my husband controlling stuff when it comes to me and my happiness, but he never deprives himself of anything, not even other women. We've been together for 7 years and married for 4 years. He paid off all 3 of my major credit cards, and we got a credit card together that we plan to use for trips and major purchases. He has been ordering limited edition Jordans on the card whenever he wants to, but if I use the card to order hair, he has a fit. My hair is just as important, if not more important, than the latest shoes. He tries to justify everything if it's something he wants. He always compares me to women on TV and pictures on social media. He thinks he's being helpful if he tells me that I should visit a popular dermatologist that he saw on social media. If I ask him what's wrong with my face, he says that he didn't mean any harm. One day I decided to pay him back, and I pointed out a man that had a big bulge in the front of his khakis. I told my husband he should ask the guy what kind of pants he was wearing because they fit him very nicely. My husband said that I was implying that he was a small man down there, and his feelings were so hurt. He can't take it when I treat him as bad as he treats me. I found screenshots of other women saved on his phone, and he talks to his female friends in my presence. Although we had agreed that we shouldn't talk to our old friends of the opposite sex. He does so many other things that prove that our marriage is one-sided. He said he's the king, but this queen has had enough. Why is my husband so comfortable doing what he wants to do? Because he just is. That's all. I mean, he's a typical dish it but can't take it type person. He's living in his perfect world, and he thinks he's too good to deal with your flaws. In other words, he's too busy criticizing you to see, himself in a different light, or to get himself together. He's playing a dangerous game, though, because his ego is very fragile. We know that. Fragile egos. They can't take it he can't definitely take it when you mention the other man's pants and how good the other man looked in them. He was crushed by that. He was crushed, but I gotta tell you that this tit for tat stuff that you guys are doing, it could get really, really ugly. And I can't understand how you let this go this far. You guys have known each other for 7 years, married for 4. Especially the cheating. You wrote it like, so matter-of-factly. After 7 years of marriage, I think you should be able to say anything and everything to your husband, including exactly how you feel about his criticisms and put-downs. Steve?
Wow. This whole letter, to me, is about a person who doesn't understand their power. Because I want to encourage women, and a lot of women don't need what I'm about to say because they do it anyway. But you got to understand your power. The subject is a problem when I do it. This lady said that she's sick of her husband controlling everything when it comes to me and my happiness. But he don't deprive himself of anything. Not even other women. Now, let's stop right here. He don't deprive himself of nothing, not even other women. Now, I was really expecting to hear more in this letter about that, because that's like crazy. That you married, but you don't have to deprive yourself of other women? I'm very interested in this theory. Very interested in knowing more about this. Because how does this work? We've been together 7, married for 4. He paid off all 3 of my major credit cards. And y'all got a credit card together that we planned on using for trips and major purchases. All right. But he been ordering limited edition Jordans on the card whenever he wants. But if I use the card to order hair, he got to fit. My hair is just as important, if not more important, than the latest shoe. Let's stop right here. I must agree. You have my full, undivided, 100% support. Hair is way more important than some Jordans.
Right.
Ain't no doubt about it. I ain't seen no Jordans look better than a woman's hair. I ain't seen a pair yet.
Amen to that.
Now I must, what you say when you clarify. I want to stipulate, point out,
reiterate,
or say this was a stipulation. I don't know the proper word to use. And the dude that's listening to the show that criticizes me, I don't know what the word is, so here it is anyway. I don't own a single pair of Jordans. Let me just put that out there.
What?
I don't have any hair. So I am not biased.
Yeah.
In any way. I ain't got no Jordans and I ain't got no hair. So I am totally impartial to this letter. But I must agree that if I had to pick Jordans or hair, doggone it, I'm going to have some hair. And especially on my woman. So let's just get that out the way and we'll be back with how I really feel about this letter.
Okay. All right, Steve, we'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, it's a problem when I do it. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, look, you can't let the urge to sing your favorite songs while you're driving distract you from that truck drifting toward your lane or that lane-splitting biker creeping up beside you. Fortunately, every Hyundai offers advanced safety features that can alert you to potential dangers around you.
That's right, because Hyundai is always working to ensure the road doesn't get you. Hyundai vehicles have won over 120 IIHS top safety awards from 2006 to 2024 as of December 2024.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, it's a problem when I do it.
Yeah, it is a problem. It is a problem when you do it because you're not exacting your power here. All right, I'm explaining this to you. Your husband is controlling you. Y'all got your credit cards paid off, your big 3 major cards. Y'all got one credit card together, decided y'all was going to take trips and do major purchases together. He doing on the card what he want to do. He ordered the latest unlimited Jordans all the time, and you ain't got no problem with that. But then when you order hair, he got a problem with that. You saying your hair is just as important, I agree with you. Now, to let you know how impartial I am in this letter, let's be clear about this. Let me set this straight for the record, so you know I'm not on one side or the other. I ain't got no Jordans, and I ain't got no hair.
So you're straight down the middle of it.
Woo! I can speak on it. I think the hair is more important. Now, he tries to justify everything if it's important to something that he wants. He always compares me to women on TV and pictures on social media. He thinks he's being helpful if he tells me I should visit a popular dermatologist that he saw on social media. Well, why don't you flip it? Why don't you carry your little bumpy face down there too? Because I'm pretty sure your skin is more smooth than his. See, you're not exacting your power. Now, he said something in this letter. Let me just go to the last line and then read this letter. Mm-hmm. The last line, he says, he is the king. Mm-hmm. That's why he doing what he want to do. But you're saying, but his queen has had enough. Why is my husband so comfortable doing what he wants to do? Because you as the queen are not exacting your power. Lady, if you understood the game of chess a little bit, maybe you could understand where I'm coming from. The most powerful piece on the board is the queen. When you lose your queen, you're making the game hard on you. You can still be the king, but you don't have the ultimate protector. Because the queen is gone. The queen can move parallel, horizontal. The queen can move diagonally. Can the queen move diagonally? No, not diagonally. A queen can move diagonally. A queen can move parallel, horizontal, vertical. A queen can move forward, backward. She can capture in any direction. That's the only piece on the board that has that power, because the queen is the most powerful piece on the board. You, sister, have given up your power. So you let him tell you he the king, but without the queen, his chances of winning are hampered. You need your power back. He compares you to women on TV and pictures on social media. Then go get you one of them. See, I'm going to teach you how to talk like a queen. He thinks he's being helpful, and he tell me all to visit a popular dermatologist he saw on TV. And you should take your bumpy face down there, too. And he always comparing you to women on TV and social media. Bring up one of them heifers one more time and see what happened to you. Then you decided to pay him back one day. You showed a man that had a big bulge in the front of his khakis. I told my husband he should ask that guy what kind of pants he's wearing because it fit him very nicely. My husband said I was implying that he's a small man down there and his feelings were so hurt. Aww. The truth hurts. Mm-hmm. Going to church hurts sometimes, especially when you think that the sermon is about you. Then you as the queen should have said, well, I ain't saying you small. But you ain't him, though. Oh, swinging, thangin'. Whoa. Yeah, switchy, twitchy. Oh, yeah, get it, got it. You got to start acting like the queen. You got to let him know you got some moves, too. My husband said that I was implying that he's a small man down there and his feelings were hurt. He can't take it when I treat him as bad as he treats me. Stop accepting bad treatment. Ladies, I say this to you all the time. You can train a man how to treat you. All you got to do is stop accepting bad behavior. Martin Luther King said a man can't ride your back unless you bend over. Stop bending over. What's wrong with you? You're the queen. I found screenshots of other women saved on his phone. Take his phone. Take the SIM card out, throw it in the fireplace, crack the phone, and give it back to him. Mm-hmm. And you know why you did that? Because I'm tired of seeing these other women on your phone that get you a better phone than ain't got all these women on this phone.
Okay.
And then show him your phone.
What's on her phone?
Men.
Men?
Yeah, pictures of men.
Uh-huh.
Muscular, because he ain't all that. I can tell you that right now.
Mm-hmm.
He talks to female friends in my presence. See, you letting too much happen.
Yeah.
You're allowing too much to happen. You're not talking to nobody in my face. What is wrong with you? You don't command no respect, demand no respect, so you gets no respect. When are you going to start commanding and demanding? I'm telling you, you have to exact your power as a queen. Period. And we agreed that we shouldn't talk to our old friends of the opposite sex. Anyway,
all right,
he
Steve.
said he the king and I'm the queen. When you going to act like?
Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app, where free never sounded so good, and you can download it today. Now, coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, look, you can't let the urge to sing your favorite songs while you're driving distract you from that truck drifting toward your lane, or that lane-splitting biker creeping up beside you. Fortunately, every Hyundai offers advanced safety features that can alert you to potential dangers around you.
That's right, because Hyundai is always working to ensure the road doesn't get you. Hyundai vehicles have won over 120 IIHS Top Safety Awards from 2006 to 2024 as of December 2024.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
All right, Shirley. Well, first of all, May 11th is the Mother's Day Comedy Jam down in Jacksonville, Florida at the Terry Theater. I will be there with Cheryl Underwood. We're going to have us a great time down there. But most importantly, what I'm proud of is my work that I do in the community. On June 7th, it'll be the 10-year anniversary of Kira's Hope. This is a 5K running fun walk happening at the Market Hunt Hill Bridge. Okay, Carla, Shirley, this is for y'all. Okay, they had the meeting. Wow. The tush push has not been banned. Y'all can see.
What a relief.
Yeah, right now it has not. I know that's what they want to see. They want to see them push Jalen Hurts through their first time. That's
mad at it.
Yeah, it's been
that's good news, Jalen. Philly. That's good news. Stand up.
That's crazy. Also, Michael Parsons and Jerry Jones are having a dispute over his contract negotiations. Jerry Jones said that he don't deal with agents. He don't deal with his agent. He just dealing with Michael Parsons, and Michael Parsons said, you can't do this deal without my agent because he wants the same money that Myles Garrett gets. So, that's like you going into Family Feud and your agent can't go in there. It's just you. We gonna deal with you.
Yeah, that's how I go in, huh? Yeah. I ain't got no agent. I know what everybody making. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not finna give you 10% of my money, dog. I'm not finna do that.
Oh, you mean the agent? You're not gonna give that?
Yeah.
Man, why?
You never have?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, I've have. Yeah, in the past, of course. But I've been in business a long time now. I don't need that. See, once you establish a rate, you can never be paid under that rate. Then once I understood what Alex Trebek and all them was making, I just understood that. Now, if I got the same numbers, what we talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't know that.
Lamar Jackson, get your mama in there. Get it done.
Bruh.
Get it. Keep it in the
somebody you don't mind giving 10% to.
You're right.
Yeah. Something like that. But just going in there and just give it to him. I'm saying, I ain't doing that.
No.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got Aaron Rodgers. We still don't know where Aaron Rodgers want to play at, but it says that he might be ended up with the Steelers. Coach Tomlin says the conversations are showing positive signs, so he could probably end up with the Steelers.
He's going to the Steelers. He was throwing the other day with Metcalf. He's going to the Steelers.
So, they saying it's showing positive signs, but he still say he could be the Vikings, and we don't know. Just stay out the caves, Aaron. That's all we want. Just stay out the cave. Okay, we don't know.
Explain what you're talking about, Junior. That's disconnected.
Well, he goes on these retreats and he has to think everything out, and he got to sit there in the dark, and then it come to him. Then he says, "This is what I'm gonna do." Yeah. It's like Cameron Hayward said: either you're gonna play for us or you're not. That's the pitch. Go ahead, go.
Does he need to retire? Do you guys think?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, he still got it. He still got it.
Huh?
He still got it.
You think
we'll see?
Okay.
I ain't never been to a cave thing, nothing out.
All right, Junior. Thank you. All right, coming up at the top of the hour, a young man on social media needs some advice. He asks, friends don't kiss, right? We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Steve, this is from JJ on Steve Harvey FM. JJ says, I've been best friends with this girl for years, and the other night we sort of hooked up. Nothing wild, just a long kiss that felt like a line being crossed. But since then, she's acted like it never happened. No follow-up conversation, no acknowledgement, just back to normal. The thing is, I've got feelings now. I've got real feelings now. Do I bring it up and risk the friendship or let it go and wonder forever if it means something to her too?
How old is this dude?
He doesn't say.
Boy, she waiting on you now.
Yeah.
That girl ain't kissed you for no reason. Now, she ain't brought it up because she waiting on you to break it up. She thinking the same thing you thinking. I crossed the line. Man, we supposed to just be friends. Told y'all about these friendships, but okay. So anyway, what you gonna do? Now you got feelings. Boy, listen to me. You've been having feelings. Stop talking about you these girls' friends. She don't play video games. She don't play sports.
Okay.
Y'all don't talk trash. She don't smoke cigars.
You kissed though.
Dog, how y'all friends?
So
stop saying that.
So what should he say to
You've been liking the girl. Just go up to her and say, hey, look, what happened the other night? I just want to be real honest with you. I just felt like it's long overdue. I've been having these feelings for so long, but I didn't want to cross the line because I didn't want to run the risk of losing you as a friend.
Yeah.
But now that we've done that, I just want to be honest with you.
Shut up, Tommy.
It really meant something to me. I can't get it out of my mind. I think about it day and night. I've always felt this way about you. My only hope is that you will return the favor to me. God, I think we could have something so incredibly beautiful. We've been friends so long. We know each other's secrets. I'd love to take this to the next level. I think we could be a power couple.
Wow. Poured it on thick.
I done got hot and bothered in here.
You want to date him? You want to date your uncle? Stupid Tommy. That was sexy though, huh?
Yeah,
it was. He did.
Put it on you, man.
Yeah.
Because I'm from an era where you had to have a conversation with a woman because there were no cell phones.
Yeah, you couldn't text all
I
that.
I had to put something on your head so good that you couldn't wait to see me again in case the other three dudes that like you saw you till the next time I saw you. Okay. My comments and statements had to withstand the pressure of them other dudes out here. So I came with pressure.
Okay. All right. All right, JJ. Hopefully you took Uncle Steve's advice there.
I'm spot on, Pimp.
Yeah, you are. We do have time for another one, Steve. This is from Ty on Facebook, who says, what's the downside of getting a tattoo on my ring finger in place of a wedding ring? For me, the benefits are that I'll never lose it, it's cheaper, and it looks cooler than a corny piece of jewelry. Friends are telling me not to do it with their main reasoning being, what if it doesn't work out? I tell them that I'm not getting married with the intention of getting divorced, so that's not an issue for me. So beyond that, is there really a downside?
Well, here's the deal, bro. You can't take it off and put it nowhere, because it's going to come a time. No matter who you are, but you gonna want to take it off and put it down somewhere.
Okay.
You gonna meet somebody that you gonna try to tell you not married. Now you got this tattoo on you.
Your ring finger. A corny piece of jewelry.
Highly advise you
to get the wedding band. Oh, okay.
Get this corny piece of jewelry.
Corny piece of jewelry.
Put it on so you can take it off.
Okay.
I've said 3 times I do for the rest of my life.
Until death do us part.
And I didn't.
All right.
I've taken that thing off.
We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Have you guys heard about Miss Mildred? Miss Mildred is in some pain right now. She is a 76-year-old woman in Pennsylvania. She is desperately trying to find the $2.6 million lottery ticket she left in the pocket of the jacket that she donated to the Vietnam Veterans of America charity.
God!
Yeah. She realized that she matched the lottery numbers, but remembered she had left the ticket in the pocket of a jacket she donated. She also learned that the charity sends its donations out across the country and even overseas and had no way to track her jacket. The Pennsylvania Lottery told Miss Mildred there was no way to claim the prize without the physical ticket in hand. The ticket expires. Yeah, she has until May 8th to get it back. Maybe somebody will be nice and find it and give it to her, you think?
Nice. We're talking about $2 million.
2.6 million. She's 76.
Sure, can do that.
I don't care how old Miss Mildred is.
I find that ticket. I'll send her $1,000 for every year she's been alive. Yeah, she wasn't gonna have nothing a minute ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very generous of you.
Yeah.
I can't know the story behind it. If I find the ticket, it's mine. But if I know it's Miss Mildred's ticket, in all honesty, I'd give it to her.
Yeah.
If I get that jacket, that's my jacket and my ticket. I ain't got nothing to do with Miss Mildred.
I'm going to give it to her so I don't block no blessings.
All right, coming up.
When you find that jacket and that ticket, that is a blessing. I'm sorry.
We'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey everyone, it's your girl Shirley Strawberry here. April 6th is National Acai Bowl Day, and Tropical Smoothie Cafe is offering Tropic Rewards members $5 off an acai bowl or acai bowl with Nutella. It is a perfect way to treat yourself to a refreshing tropical getaway. Not a member yet? Join the party by downloading the Tropical Smoothie Cafe app and signing up today. Log into your account on April 6th to redeem your offer of $5 off an acai bowl or acai bowl with Nutella. It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather have the wisdom of your age or the energy of your youth?
I'm going to go with the youth. I ain't really that wise now, so I ain't.
You agree with that, Uncle Steve?
Self-awareness. I like it, Tommy.
I ain't really that wise.
So you can go with the energy. I love it. All right.
Honesty. Steve is down. Tommy, you took him out.
I'm going to go with that you. I ain't that wise. What is I'm holding on to this for?
Would you rather boat down the Mississippi River or would you rather go hiking at the Grand Canyon?
Boat down the Mississippi.
Mm-hmm. Get in a boat.
I feel like slavery-ish right there.
Yeah, I'm like cutting through Mississippi.
So
I done been over there. Ain't there many views.
You're gonna go hiking at the Grand Canyon.
Hike.
Yep.
No, I don't want to do that either. I ain't walking all those
Those are
snakes
your
over
choices.
there. There's a lot of snakes in that canyon. Yeah.
You know I'm
A
going.
lot of animals in that canyon.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather have no teeth for the rest of your life, or would you rather have shark teeth?
Shark teeth?
Shark teeth, or just no teeth? Just gum.
Come on, Mr. Man.
I'm gonna get me some dentures and some polydent. Go on, try to ride it out. I can't have these sharks. I bite my tongue too much. I can't have that. You know how you bite your jaw?
Oh yeah, on the inside, and you bite it again. Oh yeah,
I do, especially chewing gum.
Yeah, always bite it twice. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, when you bite it the second time, you be so mad at yourself.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Would you rather have very big feet? All right, Tommy, or very small hands? I'm sorry, I didn't write these.
I don't know why she's doing that to me.
I didn't write these because
Well, you got them little raccoon hands. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Shame you got raccoon hand and baby doll feet. That's just hard.
One day I put my hand up in here. They put it in the Jet magazine.
Hey, man. Tommy came behind me. We was at a live remote, and he put his hand up. My hands ain't small.
I remember that.
Hold up, homie. Don't want to put your hands right here. Look at my hands compared to my head. Look.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I got big hands. I was palming basketball in high school.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm.
I do that.
Oh, you couldn't? Tommy?
I couldn't palm the basketball.
Hell no. He can barely throw a baseball.
Shut up, man. Shut up. I can throw a baseball.
Today's round of Would You Rather for today. Sorry, Tommy. Coming up, it is our last break of the day, and we'll close out the show with the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, look, you can't let the urge to sing your favorite songs while you're driving distract you from that truck drifting toward your lane or that lane-splitting biker creeping up beside you. Fortunately, every Hyundai offers advanced safety features that can alert you to potential dangers around you.
That's right, because Hyundai is always working to ensure the road doesn't get you. Hyundai vehicles have won over 120 IIHS top safety awards from 2006 to 2024 as of December 2024.
All right, Steve, here we are, our last break of the day. We had a caller earlier who had something to say to you. Let's play that.
All right, let me hear it.
Shall we?
Steve Harvey, this message is explicitly for you. I just heard part of your broadcast about you opening a website saying, don't say that. You know, you're like a role model, but you speak in Ebonics. You use a word like them, ain't. And earlier in the broadcast, you was talking about morals, scruples, values, in reference to two sisters screwing the same guy. Where are your morals and values for being an impactful, positive role model for younger kids? You encourage mentally challenged or underserved black kids to use broken English. You should be ashamed of yourself. Do better, man.
You know, I got this call, and it's funny to me how people are. You got to do better, man. First of all, I was taught by my father, if you are going to say something, then be a man about it. Number one rule of manhood my father taught me was do what you say you gonna do. These are my closing remarks today. So in honor of the call, first of all, brother, I accept your critique, but it would have meant more to me had you said your name. Because see, what amazes me about people is when you come for famous people, you use it because you finally get to say something to the famous person, but you want to do yours in anonymity. You want to live yours in obscurity. You want to stay behind the scene. You want to throw the rock from behind the bushes. Say your name. Now you're telling me that I, as a person, ought to be ashamed of myself and do better. Because I'm supposed to be a role model for people, but I use words like them and ain't. And then you talking about these two women that was sleeping with the same man. Where are your morals and your scruples? You got to be more impactful for young people. Do I really? Well, I've had a mentoring camp for 15 years. Well, wait a minute, more than that. What am I talking about? I've had my mentoring camp 17, over 20 some years. I have impacted thousands of young boys and young girls' lives. I put my money where my mouth is. I spend more money on my mentoring camp than I do on just about anything. People don't know that because I get very little corporate support. I get very few donations. I want to thank people like Lowe's and Coca-Cola that's helped me over the years. Choice Hotels has helped me over the years. People like that. Lexus, who has supported my mentoring camp through the golf tournament, stuff like that. A lot of people have, but it's not to the tune where it completes the deal. I got to put a lot of money up for that. Now, I understand what you're saying, brother, but I'm not here to impact how you talk. I'm here to impact how you live. I don't care how you talk. Talking is not a measure of success to me. To be well-spoken, I guess that's a cool thing. I ain't saying you shouldn't be well-spoken, But I'm telling you right now, you can see by my work on television, radio, or wherever you listen to me at, it ain't a criteria for success. But if you want to make it that's fine. If I was an English teacher, I guess I wouldn't be able to do it. If I was a professor, if I was standing up in front of people speaking in a classroom setting, I guess I wouldn't be able to make it. I speak well enough to get the point across. But at the same time, dog, you do know I'm a comedian. That ever crossed your mind? And I'll say that again. That ever crossed your mind? D-A-T, that. That ever crossed your mind? And to be honest with you, bruh, I don't really care. I don't try that hard to speak proper. It ain't really that important to me. The importance to me is the message. And when it's time for me to deliver the message, I'll stand on that. I'll stand on that. N-A-T. A gnat is a bug, and it's not even spelled that way. It really starts with a K, but I'll stand on that, because gnat right there, gnat is a little pesky-ass insect, just like your phone call was. What, Carla?
A gnat starts with the letter G, not K.
Once again. No. Gnat. Gnat is what I was talking about.
But you don't pronounce the G.
Gnat. G-N-A-T. Who knew that? Why would I pronounce a letter that you is silent? See right there. That's the logic I've been living on the whole time, caller. That's the logic I've been living on. Why would I care to spell a word that got a letter in it that's silent? Phone ain't really supposed to be with no P.
PH.
It's supposed to be with an F. Really, dog?
I can't.
You done let white folks fool you all these years. You've been listening to them tell you all this wrong information.
Oh, man.
And that's why you are where you are and why I am where I'm is. That's why. Because I done broke the rules. I done decided I wasn't finna be normal. Normal. I was gonna be different. They don't pay nobody to be normal. You are paid to be different. Steve Harvey Morning Show. Standing on business. Business. Thank you for your call. I appreciate it. Look at here. Hey, y'all, we'll be back tomorrow morning just like this here. And the caller, he going to be madder than ever. Talk to God today. He speaks proper grammar all the time.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.